Cory from Bonnyville Dodge here, back for our second segment of hard driving Pontiacs. Today joined by two players. One you know from our last episode, Sandy. He's officially been anointed as our Junior A correspondent, my co-interviewer. How do you feel about the promo, Sandy?
It's going good. It's lots of fun. Get to know the boys a bit better. So yeah, it's a good experience.
All right, and today's guest, Lucas Thorne, number 5 on the Bonnyville Pontiacs. So Sandy said you're kind of a high horsepower Ford. That's how he described you. So we decided to hook you up. We're going to drive the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk, 707 horsepower. Think that'll do it for you?
Oh, for sure.
All right, let's get in and try it out.
Just north of Toronto, called St. Andrews College. There I played for 2 years, my grade 11 and grade 12 year. You know, probably one of the best years of my life. And you know, I developed as a hockey player there. And then when I graduated from high school, I had to make the decision of where to play my junior hockey. I decided to go out to British Columbia, where I have family and where I felt most comfortable. But before the season started, I got a call I got traded, and then a call from Rick Swan, and I was a Bonnyville Pontiac. Not the most ideal way to become a Pontiac for sure, but you know, I'm very thankful now because it's definitely a way better organization here. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun and a lot of success, so it's all really just worked out to the best for me being here, and you know, I'm just very happy to be here. Really.
Awesome. Well, I think we're pretty lucky to have you. Sandy mentioned that you have a real love for the St. Andrews Academy. He said, I think most of your clothing comes from there.
Yeah.
You know, if we wanted to talk the whole interview about St. Andrews, you'd probably be open to it. And you may even sport some ink, you know, devoted to the academy. So, what was it that made it such a great experience going to school and playing hockey there?
Well, yeah, it was really more than just the hockey aspect when I went there. It was just a great opportunity. I lived on campus, so it was the school was 2.5 hours away from my home, and so I lived in dorms with 60 other boys, and then in total there's 250 students that lived on campus, and just you know, get that sense of family. You know, same here living in Bonnyville. You know, you're always with the same guys and stuff, and there, you know, I went to school, I ate dinners, lunches with the same guys everywhere, and that just it was just a really special place. Had a lot of great opportunities there. Did a lot of great things.
Cool. And you obviously became a little bit better hockey player too.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
Right on.
Rink right there on campus, so I can't argue with that.
Awesome.
Do you want to give us a little background on your family? You got any siblings?
Yeah, so I have an older sister. She's 21 now. She goes to university in Ontario at Guelph University. Then yeah, my mom and dad, they're both were both raised in Dunnville, but my mom was actually born in the Netherlands. Yeah, their names are Jim and Cornelia. My dad was a maintenance mechanic at the local hospital, and then my mom works in HR at a floral company in Dunnville.
Awesome. They're a little bit of ways, but will they get a chance to catch any of the games? Or?
Yeah, they catch just about all of my games on Hockey TV.
Okay.
They're probably my hugest supporters, so you know, they always give me advice or always keep my hopes up after a tough game. And yeah, then they're coming down at the end of November to visit and catch a couple more of our home games. So
awesome. What about your billet family? Who do you live with? And tell us a little bit about what that experience has been like.
Yeah, so I live with Lance and Tanya Hikiro. This is my second season living in their billet house. They have 3 children. 7, 9, and 14 are their ages. Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. Really nice house. Food's always cooked for us, and it's always really good. You know, I've never had to complain about any of the meals. I can always eat it down right away. Yeah, and they give us everything that we need. You know, just very lucky and very privileged to have them as a billet family. You know, for them to open up their doors to me and allow me to come in and live with them is really, you know, they don't have to do that. It's just really something nice and special that they can do for our organization.
Awesome.
So going back to the food there, what's your favorite meal that they cook you?
You know, every few weeks, I know she makes sure that we always have meatball subs, actually. I think that's our biggest go-to, or our favorite one. We get, yeah, she puts them in the oven with some cheese, cooks up some really good meatballs, and it's probably my favorite. Probably not the most healthiest, or one Rick wants to know we're eating a lot, but no, it's really good.
Well, it's 12:21 right now, and you're making me hungry, so. What's your most memorable hockey experience so far? What's something that you think back on and think that was really something that was special?
I think Sandy's gonna laugh here, but you know, going back to my days in St. Andrews,
there it is.
my second year, so my grade 12 year, you know, probably always, you know, your last year, you know, you're playing for that team, that organization is always your most important when you're there, and it was a game 3, so it was a 3-5 series for our league championship. Game 3, we were actually playing against our current goalie, Kobe Muse, was in net on the other team, and yeah, I managed to score a goal on him, and also pot home the empty netter to solidify the win. And yeah, so we won our league championship there. You know, just one of my last games with St. Andrews, and being able to be a huge contributor in the win was probably my most memorable hockey moment so far. So awesome.
We'll have to get views on this segment. Ask him about that goal.
Yeah, it's probably a weak goal. I don't know.
I don't know if that'll be his most memorable, but I guess we'll find out.
So, Thorny, what do you think your biggest strength is on the ice?
I think me as a player, I take a lot of pride in my defensive zone. So, you know, while I may try to put up points every night, I think my biggest aspect as a player and at this level is just my commitment to, you know, being strong defensively and always being on the defensive side of the puck, not letting any goals in against me when I'm on the ice. I take a lot of pride in that, and I think that's what sets me apart from a lot of my peers.
For sure. I'm scared to ask this, but being that you're from Ontario, what's your favorite NHL team?
Actually, the Ottawa Senators.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Sens fan.
I was scared that was going to go the way of the Leafs.
No way. No. People in my family are huge Leafs fans, so I had to go a different direction for sure.
All right. And favorite player?
It's a tough one. Probably currently, probably Stamkos currently. I just love watching him play, the way he shoots the puck, and just how much of an athlete, and I love the way him and Kuznetsov play together. Kucherov. Yeah.
So I got to ask, at what point did you decide that you didn't have the skill set to play more demanding position like defense?
Oh, didn't have the skill set to play defense.
Yeah.
It was probably when I was real young, and you know, being one of the better players on my team, they put me up on forward. They just put the big, slow guys up back on D, and you know, I just being a quicker guy when I was younger. It's just more what I gone through.
Yeah, real good teammate. Yeah. So you're on a breakaway, dying seconds of the game.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're doing, but in your mind, you shooting or you deking?
I'd like to say I'd shoot, but I don't know. I'd like to shoot. Probably thinking back on it, but in the moment, I don't really know.
So if you choose to deke, what move are you doing?
Probably just forehand, backhand, forehand.
Yeah, that's what us D-men do on breakaways. It's pretty easy.
As fans looking in from the outside, we're kind of always wondering what's going on pre-game. Do you have any unique or quirky rituals or anything you do to get ready for the game?
Nothing too quirky or anything. I like to go up a little bit extra early to make sure I get in a proper warm-up, so even before our team warm-up. I think that's something a little bit different. Also, I make sure I tape my stick before every game. Yes, nothing too special.
All right. What's the tape job look like? Heel to toe?
Yeah, standard heel to toe. I like my tape spread apart so it's nice and thin.
Okay.
Yeah, then a light layer of wax, keep the snow off, and I'm ready to go.
All right. Cool.
What kind of music do you like, Corny?
I'm a big, growing up I was a big rock and roll kind of guy. I like my classics, my Led Zeppelin, and also like, of course, like my Papa Roach, Billy Talent, Linkin Park, and also last couple of years I've listened to a lot of country. All my buddies listen to country back home, and you know, if I was going to two different genres, it's always my country or my rock. So.
And overall, what's been your most favorite experience or thing you've done with the organization?
Here in Bonnyville. I think a special thing, and I think it's coming up and has a big mark on our community, is probably our Halloween support, where we help kids cross the sidewalk, and we're in town wearing our jerseys, and that's when a lot of kids and a lot of people come up to us and shake our hand, and you know, something where we can just give back to the community and also, you know, make a big difference in a lot of kids' lives. You know, they look up to us and stuff, and it just, I just think it's a great experience and a great opportunity that Bonnyville has for us.
I think it's the way, probably the only way you can enforce a Halloween curfew and still have the kids think it's cool by having the D-Rays do it. So I agree. Thanks for doing that, guys. We appreciate it. As we film this, you guys are the top team in the entire AJHL right now. The season's going unbelievable. The hockey's incredible to watch. What do you think is fueling the success of the Bonnyville Pontiacs this year? You played here last year as well, so what's the difference maker this year so far?
This year, you know, we have just a full team of all really good players. We're definitely four lines deep up front, 3 lines deep on D. We have 2 outstanding goalies. It's too bad for our backup boy, because he's one hell of a goalie too. And you know, Muser obviously probably being one of the best goalies in the league this year, really keeping us in games. And then we have guys all through our lineup that are putting up points right now. If you go online, there's not one line or one guy that's really running away with points. You know, we have 10, 11 guys that are steady every night, and a lot of guys we can count on, and that's important now. It's important when we get into playoffs to be able to get contributions from our whole entire roster. So
yeah, the depth of scoring is unreal. We got to ask for the car guys. What are you driving right now?
I drive a Toyota RAV4 right now.
Does it have 700 horsepower?
It does not have 700 horsepower, no.
Alright.
It doesn't ride quite this smooth.
We've been extremely reasonable with the 700 horsepower we've been driving, but what are your impressions so far of the Grand Cherokee Trail Hawk?
Oh, it's great.
Trackhawk, sorry.
It's great. It looks amazing on the interior here, and you know, just very smooth to drive. You know, picks up really nice. Yeah, really comfortable. Got a cool radio system here. A lot of fancy buttons. I don't really know what that they do, but yeah, I know it's just an incredible vehicle.
Looking at the schedule, I think next weekend you guys are away. You play a doubleheader in Drayton, midweek in Lloyd the following week, and then November 10th back at home against Brooks, which should pit the 2 top teams from the north and the south against each other. So that should be a great game. Definitely worth coming out to for sure. Just wrapping up our drive here, I want to thank Thorne, number 5 from our Bonnyville Pontiacs, for joining us. My new Junior A Pontiac correspondent, Sandy, for coming along for the ride and stuffing me in the back seat here. We'll look forward to watching you rip it up on the ice this year, Thorny. And just a reminder for any friends or family of the Pontiacs, we do have a preferred pricing deal for you. Mention the Hard Driving Pontiac segment. We'd be happy to hook you up with preferred pricing, no hassles. And as long as it's not on game day, we'll even have Sandy deliver the car to your house in Alberta, right? So thanks for joining us, Thorny.
Yeah, thanks a lot.